Lately, my life goal is to know Jesus more. I'm changing my prayer from, Lord, I want to know you more and please you. Instead of, I want this, please give me that, in terms of material things. Whenever I find myself addicted to a sinful habit, instead of me to allow confusion and fear or let the master of sin beat me after doing his will, I run to the feet of Jesus. I seek the Holy Spirit to comfort me, to convict me of my sin. And just listening to the Holy Spirit, I start to ask myself, why do I have a loving and faithful friend that brings light and peace to my life, and I break his heart always? This is how I became privy to sin in context of slavery. For instance, a master buys you for cheap. We must in fact remember that Jesus has paid the price for our freedom. But then we do the will of the master of sin. Sometimes you do it willingly, sometimes you're unwilling, but you've been ensnared by the influence of culture and trends for survival. And afterwards, he beats you with guilt and shame and regret. And that's what a slave master does. He uses you for his own purpose. The measure of your intimacy with God is you can serve the person you consider the least in your life. It's starting from loving God and loving your neighbor as yourself. And if you don't love God in depth, you won't get the self-awareness of seeing yourself in his likeness. And that's when you love your neighbor as yourself. Your goal is to please God. Absolutely. Who will you surrender to? If there is no purpose in your life, you will keep spiraling. The key word is there is purpose and clarity in light.